just because their sustainability is so much different. But we'll see. He's going to go ahead and open up with a cheap shot. Just going to probably get an expose or a bleed up. Does choose to go for the rupture. Gets a full kidney afterwards. And I think Babka's just going to be able to zerg him down, to be honest. It just comes a DPS, face check, and with wound poison up, Gordon Ramsay's probably going to go ahead and pop his Frenzy Regeneration soon, but the wound poison is going to consume a lot of that. It looks like Gordon does go ahead and pop the Frenzy Regeneration. He's opting to kill all the Borov's peasants. Does get a Fairy Fire back on Babka, which is great. And something to be noted is that Gordon does have excellent kiting by Babka. I mean, this is exactly what you want to see. He's just allowing his
toying with him, man.
Up. Yeah, I mean, this duel's a lot more, a lot closer than Comfort. Gordon does have Nature's Swiftness, and I think something Babka has to be careful about. But he does get the blind on the shapeshift when I'm assuming he was trying to get a in-ass heal off, and it's just over. That's absolutely a great play by Babka. I think Gordon was just waiting way too long.
Here we go, the second duel in this best of two series. Babka versus Gordon, Rogue versus Druid. And we got the little, of course, in the chat as well, cheering on his fellow Canadian. Bonjour from Montreal. Oui, oui. Here we go. Moonfire and Insect Swarm. This time, Gordon Ramsay opting to go for the Entangled Roots opener. And here we go. As he opens up, he gets the Fairy Fire off, gets gouged up immediately by Babka in the roots. This is really bad for Gordon, who's actually just going for the face tank against this Rogue.
Yeah, this is something that Gordon was trying to test with me, was opening not with Pounce, too risky considering he's an Orc Rogue. And Babka, something I want to note, is playing with that Furball Medicine Pouch, so I'm expecting him to pop that soon whenever his Blood Fury healing reduction. And we'll see. I think that healing is going to actually make a big difference with the duel, but Gordon's just pumping him down. He's down to 25% health. His Barovs are still hitting him. And he gets the blind when... Oh, and a break. If Babka connects...
He had just a slight misstep there while he was trying to kite the Tauren. Shaman does pretty well against mages sometimes. Vec, what do you think? Does Fizz stand a chance here as this duel actually opens up right away? Polymorph immediately coming out from Zico as he starts to wand down these extraneous totems. Taking his time here, getting ready to set up. There's the second Polymorph. Zico playing this very, very cautiously, getting his debuffs up onto Fizz as he throws out the Frost Bolts back-to-back, rank 1 into max rank into rank 1 once again. And here we go, more big Frostbolt crit into the Frostbite proc as well. Great RNG there for Zico, following up into the grenade. Another max rank Frostbolt. Fizz is in big trouble. He does get the grounding off and the NS, but there's the Frost Nova. Now Fizz going for a grenade of his own. Does it land? It does not. Chain Lightning though. Does he get it off? He does. However, Zico very, very tanky here with his Mana Shield, with his Ice Barrier. And now Fizz forced to heal back up, trying to juke the counterspell. He's got to be very, very careful here of Zico's improved counterspell, and he knows it. There's the Lightning Bolt, the rank 1 Lightning Bolt into the Lesser Healing Wave. Fizz lumbering towards this Frost Mage, drops his Frost Resistance Totem, hoping for a nice couple of resists here. There's the Frost Nova, where wasn't able to juke it out, but the Barrel Peasants come out at the very end. And here we go, Fizz going for the first aid bandage. He gets 2 ticks off before it's interrupted by Zico's 1. There's the improved counterspell. It finally lands for Zico, but it's almost completely However, the damage has been done. No, it is not. Fizz getting 2 clutch lesser healing waves off as Zico's forced to polymorph, but Fizz pops the Skull of Impending Doom. He's in pursuit. Big Earth Shock. Lightning Bolt. Does it land? It does, but it's ice blocked by Zico at the last second, and the polymorph goes off. There's the first stage bandage from Zico, who's going to reset the duel and look to take the advantage.
This is gonna just make it Zico's win now. Getting this full Evo is absolutely disgusting. It's pretty much a fresh duel for him, and Fizz is complete. So incredible play by Fizz with the skull. I didn't even realize he had that equipped. And the fact that he was able to make that duel so close is great. But I think we're just gonna go ahead and see Zico finish this off. He's gonna keep getting Frost Nova. Gonna be trying to get some shatter combos. Fizz doesn't even have mana in order to grounding any of this. Gets a nice nade, but Zico's not even gonna blink it, save his mana. Gets a counterspell on the heal, and that's all she wrote. To say that for the 8th time.
Anyways, here we go. Shaman versus Mage. The duel has initiated. Polymorph being cast. No, it's canceled the last second for the Kona Cold. Fizz going for the Earth Shock there, but was unable to interrupt that polymorph. Great juke by Zico, who gets the polymorph cast off. He's ready to reset. Second polymorph on DR. going for the Frostbolt now in the big setup. There it is. Opener onto Fizz, into the nade. It's resisted by Fizz, who pops his AGM, but it's quickly made quick work of. Imp counterspell as well. Zico looking to unload on this Shaman. Big Frostbolt into Fire Blast. And it's almost over. It's just over. It's done.
Wait, you know what just happened there? It looked like he popped Nature's Swiftness, and then he didn't, did he get silenced? He just used it on Zico at the end.
13 stamina, Dragon Skill Band. Bruce Wayne is ready for this if he's ever going to be. The Goblin Mortar looks like it's resisted or just fell a little bit too short there. Meanwhile, Serendipity's popping the rocket boots after Bruce Wayne like a man on a mission, who popped a Shadow Reflector pretty early on, preventing Saren from dishing out a significant amount of damage. And the improved wing click prop really helping Bruce Wayne there get the distance that he needed, but the rocket boots are still going, lasting a pretty decent amount of time. Saren with the Dispel, trying to chase down this Hunter if he can. Look at Shadow Word Pain. A single dot taking Bruce Wayne down to 50% of his HP. That's all Saren has needed thus far. He eats the improved concussive shot proc, and here it queues up the Mind Blast. Does it land? It looks like it did, but it looks like Bruce is still able to get the Scatter Trap reset.
Yeah, this is massive. I mean, just look at Sarah's health. Look at his Saren's health and mana. He's going to do one more last Viper Sting to get him gets a conk shot. He's just trying to get his distance. Doesn't even have Shadow Word Pain on him yet. Saren uses his last bit of mana in order to put one on Bruce, but he's going to put up Power
Bruce is going to take it.
And he is going to take the win. That's absolutely massive for Bruce. I know that this duel is really hard for the Hunter win. You know, I don't like to claim you know, RNG and certain things, but as Saren just wrote frustrated in Say Chat, he said he had 2 nade resist and a mortar Bruce resisted all of that because he is an Orc Hunter, that 25% stun resist. And well, it looks like Duel 2 is going to go ahead and start. Saren's going to go up pot his Toab for a really strong Shadow Word Pain, but he is going to have the net land on him. He's going to be trying to connect, runs into the frost trap. We'll see if Bruce gets any procs so he doesn't catch up.
And the the grenade lands as well. So Serendipity's bad RNG in the first duel, bad RNG in the second duel. We'll see if he's able to catch back up here. He's almost out of mana. Scatter Trap doesn't resist for him. No RNG for Saren today, as Bruce Wayne able to reset the duel, queue up an insane aim shot. Now, Saren does have the Power Word Shield on, so he might be able to survive this. Looks like Bruce opts for the Viper Sting instead. The more conservative play, the better play, as Saren is now completely out of mana, and Bruce Wayne able to kite him as much as he wants. Mind Blast comes out at the very end. A last desperation play by Serendipity's.
That it is completely in the realm of possibility that the Warrior takes a win. So he's going to go ahead and start with the charge and let you have fun with this Warrior duel. I know that you're a huge fan of Mage Warrior.
Definitely, yeah, huge fan of this duel. I love it so much. As Biotox looks like he pops the Restorative Potion at the start of that duel, intercepts towards Zico, who simply blinks away. He goes for the grenade. No, he fakes it. Just slowly lumbering towards this Mage, pops his Goblin Rocket Boots. The net, though, coming out from Zico. Biotox now completely stuck. He pops the Frost Reflector, however, and he pops a net of his own, but his Goblin Rocket Boots backfire. It's not going to matter. He's able to get in range. No, he's not. The Frostbite proc. Oh my god, I hate mages so much. And the Frostbolt coming out from Zico as well. Biotox, he's got a lot of rage. Can he get in range, though? He's not able to drop combat for the charge. Zico will not let him. He intercepts forward into the Intimidating Shot. It's not going to matter. Will the Forsaken coming out from Zico. Coda Cold coming out from Zico. Frostbite proc from Zico. And the Arcane Explosion finishes Biotox off.
But it looks like Duel 2 is going to go ahead and start, and he does not currently have any Root Break equipped, so it looks like he
goes for the free action potion. He gets the interrupt onto the Polymorph. Biotox is in a great position here. War Stomp's the second Polymorph. Can he fear this one? No, he cannot. So that's going to be a full duration Polymorph, wearing out the duration of the free action potion. But it was a great start there by Biotox. Knew exactly what we had to do. Did not get juked on the Polymorph. But this is how imbalanced this matchup is. Despite using a free action potion, Polymorphs do not count as a stun or a snaring ability. So Zico's able to get the Polymorph off. And now Biotox, no FAP left. No FAP this November as he lumbers towards this Mage. Frostbite again. Kona Cold Looks like it was resisted there by Biotox, possibly whiffed there by Zico. I couldn't tell, but there's the Frost Nova into the Arcane Explosion.